Good morning, everyone. How are you doing? I don't know how much time I have. I'm at the train station again. But I wanted to come on because the past couple of days I've been getting a lot of downloads, a lot of messages. I even got woken up out of my sleep again last night. So everyone knows you wake up between 3 and 5, what that means, blah, blah, blah. So, and I normally wake up between 3 and 4:33 or something, probably every night. It's every night. So anyways, the past couple of days, for whatever reason, I woke up at 3:01 and then I woke up again at 4:01. So I don't know if 31 means something to someone, 41 or 4 or 5 or 4 5, but I would definitely look those meanings up. I mean, number 3 is, an ascended master's number. But when I did kind of look at all of these numbers, these were all about remaining positive, having faith, letting you know that your angels and your guides are around to assist you. And something that you guys need to remember is when you ask your angels for help, you have to speak it aloud, like not in your head. It has to be like verbalized, like I'm talking to you guys right now. That's how you have to ask. So if you guys have ever wondered why you don't feel like you're getting help or nothing's happening, and because most of the time we always ask for help in our head, right? We're sitting here praying like, please, show me a sign, or please be here, please, I need help, but yet nothing's happening. You have to verbalize it, and you have to give them permission to step in. You have to say, I'm giving you permission, please help me with this, and whatever your intention is, set your intention, but it has to be verbalized, not in your head. So getting these numbers, a lot of it was about just staying positive, remaining positive, having positive thoughts, be mindful of what you're thinking about, because our thoughts manifest. I am a huge manifester by my thoughts. So that's actually what spun me into realizing that I needed to change my mindset, because a lot of my negative thoughts, my fears, were manifesting into my reality. So some of the visions that I was seeing was a brown feather. And a brown feather is about transition, and just changes in life. So that could be happening for you right now. I also seen a tiny white feather, and that's about purification. That's about clarity, peace, just having the courage, calling for courage, and just having that courage, staying faithful, just keep going. That's what they're saying. Just keep going. I also seen a goat, and I know this probably sounds weird, but I seen a goat. So goats spiritually are about independence, resourcefulness, spiritual powers, abundance. So, and it's also about the ability to navigate through life, but with grace and determination. That's what it means. So I don't know if a goat means something to someone or if just the meaning in general, but I kept seeing a goat. I also keep seeing the infinity sign, which everyone knows that's about balance. That's about equilibrium. That's about harmony, eternity, interconnectedness. And then I kept seeing water. Water is about emotions. I know a lot of us are feeling some deep emotions, but one thing I've realized too by talking to different people is that half of them were saying that they would just start crying out of nowhere, or they'd wake up super sad and just start bawling their eyes out. But then they asked their guides, like, what's going on? Is this me or is this someone else? So half of those people were feeling someone else's emotions, feeling someone else's pain, feeling someone else's sadness. So when you get that and that happens, ask your guides, is this mine or is this someone else's? Because then you can bubble yourself, because then you can say, okay, this is not mine. You're okay, and because if it's yours and you're like, okay, where is this coming from? What do I need to know? why am I feeling this? And so you can work through it. Allow it to flow through no matter what. Don't stop it. But there is such a difference though when it's yours and when it's someone else's. So use your discernment, ask your guides, and then you'll know how to work through it, okay? What else did I have here? Okay, so physical symptoms. I wanted to go over a few physical symptoms. Okay, hold on, you guys. I'm going to put this down a little bit just so that I don't get too many people in the video. Okay, so physical symptoms. What I have been experiencing for sure with me is a lot of pressure in my third eye. Almost like there's so much pressure there that it's like a headache feeling, like a constant headache feeling. I'm feeling a lot of, I don't want to say dizziness, but feeling like disoriented or disconnected in a sense. I don't know if I'm explaining that right, but if you have it, you're going to know exactly what I mean. Here and there, I will experience some nausea, some anxiety, definitely some insomnia. I'm getting a lot of pain in my lower back. Sometimes I will get the aches and pains throughout. Ear pain, definitely getting ear popping, and I'm getting high-pitched sounds in my ear right now. I want to say, like, at one point it was all my left, and then no, all my right, and then all my left. So yeah, so what are you guys getting? What are some of the physical and spiritual ascension symptoms that you guys are feeling? I know right now, I will say this, I have definitely felt the shift. Even if it doesn't feel like it's a lot, it actually is a lot, but I definitely feel it. So don't get discouraged, you guys. I know that this has been a long journey. I know it's like, it seems like everyone's like, oh, it's happening. Oh, you're doing this. And it's finally happening and it's here. And it's like, yeah, 10 years later. Just remember it really is. And I can be one to vouch and witness as the fact that I've been going through this for 10 years. But I can honestly say too that I do finally feel the shift. I do finally feel a lot more happening on the positive side for me. I do feel more gifts coming on. I can finally, I feel like I've always had people tell me that I have these amazing gifts and I'm this and I'm that. And I can never see it or feel it or even validate it. It was kind of frustrating because it's like, how come everyone can see what I have and I can't? But that was because I wasn't supposed to. It was supposed to come with time. It was supposed to come with my growth. It was supposed to come with learning. So that's why. So be patient. And I think that a huge part of our journey is having patience and having faith that it will all come online when it's supposed to, when we're ready. Because think about it. I know for me, I wanted certain things to happen so bad, but was I really ready? You know what I mean? No, I wasn't, just because, and it's not that I didn't know a lot. It's not that I wasn't aware or had the knowledge. It's just that there were other things in my life, whether big or small, that still needed to be worked out. That was rude, but excuse the person who just walked in front of me. But yeah, so I'm literally standing right by the track, so that's how close he got to me. But let me just breathe for a minute. That was weird. But anyways, you guys, I just wanted to come on and give you the messages that I had gotten and to tell you guys to hang in there and to not give up. To not give up. Like you're there. You're there. I will not say that if I didn't feel it. There is definitely a group of us that is like about to really embark on new beginnings and definitely closing out the old cycles for good. It's not that one cycle, where you close it out and then you repeat it, because sometimes you close out cycles, but then you start new ones, but then you have the same same people back in it, you know what I mean? But it's not that. These are like cycles closed for good and starting a whole new beginning, whole new chapter, whole new everything. So lean into it, embrace it, allow whatever you're feeling, whatever you're going through to flow through you. And if it's too much, you don't have to do it all at once. Just remember that this is your time. This is your timeline. You do this how you feel you're supposed to. All right, you guys, have a great day, and I will talk to you soon.